Hello everyone. So I'm here today to inform you and let you know what happened and what we experienced during our green card interview. So green card interview, it's a must to bring your husband with you. So I brought my husband, and after the interview, of course, we got approved. So here I'm gonna let you know what are the documents that I brought during the interview, and what are the questions, and what do they get and ask from us during that day. So I have here the interview letter. So before the interview, they sent me this interview appointment letter, and it's the notice of action for the application to register permanent residence or adjust status. So this is the interview letter here, and it was last June 5, and they got us on 2 p.m. appointment. So prior to the 2 p.m. appointment, we arrived an hour early, and within 30 minutes we checked in around 1:30 before the 2 p.m. schedule. So upon arriving at the USCIS desk, I brought with me this interview letter, and then I showed my passport. I also showed my ID confirming that I am the name in this letter. And yes, so I'm gonna let you know the required documents that you must bring for this interview. So it's also in this letter all the necessary documents that they are asking that in the interview. So for me, I brought extra evidences that is outside from those documents that I've sent during the application. So this time, documents that I brought are different from what I put in the filing of adjustment of status. But still, I still have to bring the original documents that is same as we filed during the AOS. So in this here, in the letter says this interview notice and government issued ID or photo identification. So they are looking for this. So this, I have a state ID, and or bring your passport. Also, it says a completed medical examination form I-1693. But since I already had my St. Luke's medical last year, and before the interview, my medical is still not expired. So that's better. Helps me out not to redo it again. And then also a completed affidavit of support I-864. And well, I already sent that last year, and so it's not really necessary, but this time they need the updated 2017 income tax return, and then also letter of your husband's current employer, and if he's working, you just have to submit or bring another copy of recent employer letter. And then of course it says evidence of your sponsors or United States citizen. Of course my husband is American citizen, so we brought his passport with him. And all documentation establishing your eligibility for lawful permanent resident status. So yes, I brought my combo card, which is my employment authorization and also my advance parole for my as a travel document. And then I got my birth certificate, the original, and then I also brought my husband's birth certificate, proving that he's a United States lawful resident or citizen. And then yes, the original copy of our document, marriage certificate, and then supporting evidence of your relationship. So this is in here I brought our supporting documents. So I have this here. So this all of the necessary documents that I already mentioned earlier was in this book. So I arranged it according to what they're asking for and according to the AOS requirements that I sent to USCIS when we filed the application. So also I brought an album where proves that within a year of me here in the United States, we have our moments together, we have our time with the family and all that, and just a proof that you are living together, you've been together within the whole process. And yes, also the consular, or yes, the officer during our interview also asked questions about your previous relationship before you got here. So I brought this. This helps us also a lot for the consular or for this officer to think that we are really a genuine couple because we have all these evidences. So this is from before I came here. I also brought this during my interview in U.S. Embassy Manila. So they didn't look in this one, but I am glad that the officer in USCIS looked at this, and yeah, just happy to share. And he asked that, oh, you've been engaged, you visit you, so proven that we met for real. And so yes, and so during this interview, the consular or the officer who was in the USCIS asked documents that is not in your application of adjustment of status. So glad that during the interview I have my extra copies or extra documents that I brought with me, just like our bank statements. So because here, supporting evidence of your relationship. So as a husband and wife, we had our 2017 joint tax return. So I did brought the copy of that, and then I brought the bank statement, and that's because we have a joint bank account. And also we got our insurance in our car, and yeah, utility bills, as long as it shows as you are living in a current address where your husband lives, and your name showed together in this document. So those are the documents that I gave, or the officer took from us and filed it in our added it to our application for the approval. So yes, during the interview, my experience or our experience, so I am absolutely salute to our consular officer who interviewed us. He was nice and he was calm, so we're like just and feeling easy about all these interviews. So there's no grilling about the questions. So during my interview, or our interview as husband and wife, he asked when we got married, and then after that, it's all about me as the applicant. And then we are ought to, he get us on our right hand raised to ought that we are going to just tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So yes. And about the interview, it's all about me according to what I put on the form I-145 application. So he asked everything in there, my name, my birthday, where I was born, and then those questions that's in the form about United citizens or United States rules, that all of there that I answered no. So also as additional, he asked if I'm already working here. Yeah, since I already have my AAD or authorization card, and I told him yes, I'm already working here and we are not under any government financial support. And my husband additional or also told the officer that we're going to have a baby, and he was happy. So I showed our own ultrasound picture for the baby, and he asked when is the due date of my pregnancy, and then yes, we told him that. So yeah, the whole interview didn't last long. It was just actually 15 minutes or less, I think. It's just that the waiting for your number to be called is the longer time that took us waiting inside the USCIS office. So after that, yes, right there, he just say, you're approved, I'm gonna process this, and you should get your update within today, and just check it online. So after the interview, later on, I checked my status, and yes, it says new card is being produced. So that means, yeah, I am happy that we are approved. So yeah, you have nothing to fear, you have nothing to worry about the interview, because they are just going to really prove that you are the person as an applicant. So they don't want you to be an illegal here. So that's good about this whole process. So I am given 2 years conditional green card. So after 2 years, right here, I have to file again to raise my green card up to 10 years green card for my permanent residency. So yes guys, if you have more questions about this green card process, comment below, and also hit the subscribe button so that you can also see other videos that I'm going to upload later. So I am so thankful and really appreciate you guys for continuously believing and patronizing this channel. So bye for now, and good morning from United States.
I had a feeling that you're holding my heart, and I know that it is true. You wouldn't let it be broken apart, 'cause it's much too dear to you. Forever we'll be together, no one can break us apart. For love will truly be a wonderful smile.